familiar face that we're honoring and recognizing this evening, Mr. John Bridges. So John, if you would come up, please. You know, John and I both are raised and grew up in Sulphur, and we're graduated from Sulphur High School together. You can tell by our hairlines, right? But more on a more serious note, he served 50 years bringing news to residents of Southwest Louisiana, the last 33 from KPLC. We know John's professionalism. If John would choose to move to a big city in a major media market, he would excel there. But he chose to stay home, Southwest Louisiana, and we as residents are better for it. And we talk about his media activities, but let's talk for just a minute about all of his volunteer activities that he's done. I'd like to have $1 for every time he served as Master of Ceremonies, Judd. We could go on and on about those things of what he's done for this community. But the way, in closing, the way I would sum it up is John is like family to all of us of Southwest Louisiana, because you know, we have you in our televisions and we watch you in the mornings on special events, elections and hurricanes. You're family to us. And you know, when I think of John, there's several things. You know, he puts people at ease when he's interviewing them. His trustworthiness, his demeanor. I like to call you the Walter Cronkite of Southwest Louisiana. So we have a plaque here this evening, John, that I'd like to read on behalf of the police jury. Present to you. And it says, Certificate of Appreciation, presented by the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury on this 26th of day of June 2025 to John Bridges, in honor and recognition of 50 years of dedicated service to the citizens of Calcasieu Parish through his outstanding work in radio and television broadcasting. Congratulations and best wishes on your retirement.
Unlike family, if you're at a family reunion, you can't turn them off. So, anyway, thank you for this honor. I appreciate this. It seems like yesterday, but it was the late 70s when I covered my first police jury meeting, sitting on the front row there with the media, with Carissa Smith right next to me, I believe. Mr. Nick Beglis, I think. Rodney Vincent was the parish administrator back then, and a different Mr. Barries was with us, I believe, at that time. So it's an honor to be here and to be honored. I was fascinated at my first police jury meeting and first school board meeting, because civics was always my favorite subject. Everybody else hated civics and history, but those were my two favorites. And to me, it was amazing to watch government in action. And there were some exciting meetings back then in the late 70s and early 80s, so they were fun to cover, and we enjoyed it. But I was just thrilled to be involved in that and be able to tell those stories, and to also tell the hometown hero stories of veterans in Southwest Louisiana. And I think, if anything, believe it or not, I won't miss waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'll miss certainly the people that I've met and interacted with over the years. That's what's been the fun part. And that's why I stayed here. It's home, and I didn't want to leave. But it's where I grew up, and it was important to me to stay here. There are better places to live, I'm sure, but not for me. And that's why I decided to stay here and meet everybody. And it's been fun, and I've been blessed to be paid for something that I think was a hobby, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, we'll get a Go ahead.
John, I want to say a couple of words about you.
John.
I'll let you go ahead and take the picture. Okay. Larry, Curly, and Mo, right?